Hey Scorpio, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your January 2026 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Scorpio. What is going on for Scorpio? January 2026, Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. You have the Eight of Cups. That's your overall energy. Currently, the Sun. Your challenge, the Ten of Wands. Why it's all happening, the world. In the past, Temperance. On your mind, Three of Wands. And you have the Tower as your outcome. Lots of major arcanas here. So this could absolutely be something that is significant. This could have to do with something that's been a burden or something that you've been putting a lot of effort, labor into. I think you're not doing that anymore. So I don't know if you are setting up some sort of boundaries or you are resisting something that, well, that just doesn't align with you, in the sense of, like, let's say you kept accepting something occurring all the time, giving something or someone the benefit of the doubt, or perhaps it was, I don't know, a situation where it's just been ongoing. There's almost like a no more to that. For some of you, there's been a lesson learned. It's taken some time. Let's see. What is, why is this Temperance card here in the past? Temperance is about tempering. It's also about patience. It's, things are happening, you just don't see it. You have the Six of Wands and Sagittarius energy, if I didn't mention that already. Six of Wands, the Moon, with the Six of Cups. Lots of sixes showing up. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This could be about moving on from something of the past. Because the Six of Wands is about victory, success, recognition, a win. My phone was overheating because I'm charging my phone and the stupid thing is overheating. And I'm like, really? It's literally snowing outside right now. It's freaking cold. Why is it overheating? Anyway. Okay, so I was planning on doing another reading, probably Sagittarius or maybe one of the elements or something like that, but now I have to charge my phone. So, like I was saying, Scorpio, on your mind, either you're wanting justice for the pain that you've gone through, the heartache, the disappointment, etc., and that's what you're waiting on, or you just think that anything that's coming to you is always going to land in some sort of heartbreak or something like this. Like, are you being your own worst enemy? Are you shooting yourself in the foot is the question here. What is this Three of Swords? Because at the bottom of the deck was the Five of Swords. I don't trust anyone or anything. Typical Scorpio. Nine of Swords, worry. 10 of Cups, harmony. Lovers, Gemini. You have the Star card at the bottom, Aquarius. Okay, it doesn't have to be these signs. I'm just throwing it out there. It's like, this is what, oh my goodness. This is actually really difficult. Because I think you're trying to move on, move past pain, the past, hurt, whatever. You're trying, but this creates either a lot of anxiety or a lot of stress. You're worried. For some of you, it's just wanting to heal from the past. Hold on a second. Let me see what is this? There's the Star again. Why is the Star here? A healing. For some of you, somebody wants to heal something with you. Or there's a healing aspect. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Emperor, Aries energy. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. I don't know who this is. I don't know what this is, to be honest. Hey, BB. This, what is this Emperor? What is this Emperor, this masculine energy here? There's just something, Scorpio, about you that has moved on, moved forward from some situation that you just don't look at it the same anymore. What is this? 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 2 of Swords. So, okay, for some of you, this can be an Aries. It doesn't have to be a masculine energy. What else is Emperor? Boss type energy. I wouldn't say it's your boss. If you're dating your boss, probably not a good idea. You know, as they say, you don't shit where you eat. But that's my judgment. Okay, that's not spirit saying anything. That's just me, my personal opinion. I feel like either there is this opportunity for some sort of reconciliation, if that's what you're looking for. Other than that, I feel like this is a new door opening up to move forward, where things feel more in control, where things feel, for some of you, you're dealing with somebody who is stressed out about a connection. For some of you, they could be stressed out about work. Maybe they have some sort of issues with somebody who's a leader type individual, or they are. I just feel like it could go either way. Why is the Tower the outcome? I didn't even take a look at that 8 of Cups. Why is the Tower the outcome? For some of you, this is about taking charge of your life, taking a hold of your life. Not listening to things that, well, that don't suit you anymore. There's such a growing up energy. I'm surprised the Hermit hasn't come out. You have the Magician, the 6 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Scorpio. Something is happening. You have Aries moon. Are you a Scorpio sun? I have Aries moon too. I have Scorpio Venus. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your cat. For some of you, there is some sort of move in regards to work. You have the Six of Swords, Eight of Pentacles that can represent moving because of work or something that you're focused on, building on. For some of you, this is building on something that needs to be repaired. If it's about a relationship for some. Four of Wands, Four of Swords, Page of Cups. For some of you, it's a family situation, Ten of Pentacles here, or just rebuilding, BB, like you said, finances. This building, for some of you, this has to do with a home environment, or just stability. I do feel like mentally you are moving to a better place, like a much calmer place. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Is that your overall energy? Oh my gosh, is this not working? I just noticed that the internet connection is bad. I don't even know where I left off. Oh, there's the Hermit. Eight of Swords, wow. I don't even know if this is still recording. So anyway, hopefully it is. Actually, give me 1 second. I can find out. Okay. I brought, oh, and rising. And moon. Look at all that Mars energy. Wait, so does that mean this is recording properly? Because to me, it's saying that my internet connection is not there. Or maybe it's very slow. We'll figure this out in a second. And all that Scorpio energy. I don't know if you're all right, let's see. Okay. I am so sorry for this. YouTube Studio. Here we go. What the heck is this? Give me 1 second, please. Okay, it says I'm live. Connect your encoder to go live. I don't even know what that means. Oh, yay, there I am. Ha, that's so cool. I've never, look, it's a little bit delayed. That's so cool. Yeah, it's super laggy. I know. I don't know why it's like that. The connection is so terrible. But anyway, so now that I know that it's working, and thanks, BB, for confirming. Yeah, this Eight of Cups has your overall energy. There's the Hermit. There's some sort of growth. And for some of you, this is a lot of internal work, a lot of recognition, introspection. 10 of Swords, some sort of suffering. 5 of Cups, sorrow, sadness. And this is all clarifying the card of the 8 of Cups, a walking away. A walking away. And for some of you, there has been some sort of resistance to this. Like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to look at it. If this is not you, maybe somebody you're dealing with that could have been very just indulging in like good times kind of thing, just to kind of escape. I don't know. That's not for everybody, but 7 of Swords, that's the, to me, that just clarifies the escape that I was just talking about. Because 7 of Swords is about running away. Right? It could even be somebody who doesn't take accountability. It's somebody who's a liar, cheater kind of thing. For some of you, you want to see somebody get their karma. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Something has to give. Because I really feel like this has to do with your sense of security, the way you approach things. For some of you, you've been too understanding, too nice, too there for everyone else, too complacent for some. I'm not saying that's everyone. And that has really led you to feeling depleted, maybe drama. But I think you see things very clearly now. You're not forcing things to happen. I think there's a much more relaxed, like I said, there is a healthy boundary that either you're setting with yourself or other people where you are looking at things differently. I can't explain it any other way other than it feels like you grew up. You're looking at something differently. And now you're focused on building, putting your efforts into things that are structured, secure, bring peace, bring healing. For some of you, you might get a surprise message or an apology. What is this Page of Cups here? I don't want to take forever doing this reading, though. The Strength card, the 10 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. This could be about working something out, fixing something, investing in something. I think something's going to work out in your favor. I don't know if you see this coming. I don't think you do. But just let it go with the flow. For some of you, it's somebody you don't trust. I also get a sense of like somebody could be jealous. That's not the strong thing that I get, though. I think you're going to be surprised with your outcome. Anyway, let's move on to the Oracle card for advice and clarity. At least if anything in this reading, this should be the main focus, this Oracle card reading. All right, what is the advice and clarity for Scorpio? What is the advice and clarity for Scorpio? somebody loves you very much. Literally just came out of nowhere. Loves you to pieces. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to leave it there. Quest. All right, let's see what Quest says. Quest. All right, when I am somewhere else in my life will have meaning. Not really. Mrs. Patriot, the oldest woman in the town of Blue, decides she is ready to set out across the deadly swamp and walk the Navy Trail that no one has dared tread before. The wise youngster points out that the swamp has vanished, and the path she seeks is already before her. Mrs. Patriot sees that her life is not elsewhere, but is in the here and now. As Mrs. Patriot travels home, the Navy Trail stretches out before her. You may be on a quest that is unnecessary. Allow yourself the space for self-discovery. It is time to take a risk. Where in my life do I need to walk my talk? Keywords: being open to wisdom, imagine dangers, commitment to your path, courage, journey, and answers. Navy combines the blue of communication with the darkness of the unknown, allowing us to discover the truth. There's bravery here and an ability to face the truth head on. So it's not about the grass being greener on the other side, Scorpio. It's about life is where you make, what is it? Life is what you make it. Is that how the saying is from Joe Dirt? You know the movie? Life where you make it. What? You like to see homos naked? No. Life where you make it. Life is what you make of it. I like that this card came out, actually. You know, sometimes we can't change our situation per se. But if we don't focus such of our energy into something that we don't even like, if we just focus it elsewhere, it's not going to bother us as much. For example, if there is a job situation and you hate the people you work with, if you're giving it so much of your energy that it bothers you while you're at work, it bothers you on your commute home, it bothers you while you're home, and then it's your constant thought, you're feeding it energy, it's going to continue. Who was I telling this to? Libra? Virgo? I don't remember. But the thing is, like, you're literally giving it gasoline for it to keep working. You're giving it CPR to stay alive. Don't suffocate it. Don't give it energy. Focus on something else. Maybe there's better things to focus on. I also want to say, for some of you, you might have like a dream or a hobby or something you want to pick up, or that you've been focus on that, work on that. Work on that. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Scorpio, if you resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Thanks for joining, BB. If you resonated, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.